Welcome to the Agape Spiritual Center. I'm Rev Lee Wolak. I'm the founder and senior minister at Agape. And in case you don't know, Agape means unconditional love. It's Greek. And when we talk about let Agape, we talk about acceptance. We believe that love and acceptance are interchangeable. So when we talk about self-love, we talk about self-acceptance. When we talk about loving another, we talk about fully accepting that other person. So that's why you're here today, to uncover how to better self-love through conscious living. And what we do is we teach practical tools that allow you to do your personal healing and to personally grow. So if you're out there, wherever you are, please check in. Write a comment in Facebook, a comment in YouTube. Let us know where you are. What interests of you? Say hello to other members of the community. This is one way that we can connect, at least through the online at this time. And so as you do that, let me tell you about something. Last night, we watched this movie, Onward. As my son says, it's a Disney movie with Pixar influence on it. And it was very interesting because what happened at the end of the movie was that this young person who was one of the main characters, he was, in fact, experiencing everything he wanted to experience. He just didn't realize it because it wasn't happening the way he thought it should. But as the movie went on, as the plot unfolded and he opened up, he saw that what he was seeking from his father was already being given to him through his brother. And so I think that was such a wonderful, wonderful message because the whole idea is open up. Because probably that which you are seeking, you're experiencing, you're just not even aware of it because you're not putting your attention there. And that's what we do at Agape. We talk about conscious living. And I believe that conscious living is the key to life. Whatever we focus on, whatever we are aware of, causes us to create, causes us to experience, causes us how we see the world today. So with that in mind, let's take a moment and let's go within. So I invite you to sit with your back straight, your hands gently resting on your lap, close your eyes, and bring your attention to the top of your head. And just feel that at the top of your head, there's this relaxing, warm, beautiful golden energy. And as this energy moves down in your body goes into a deep state of relaxation. So feel that energy move into your forehead, your temples, your eyes, your cheeks, your nose, your jaw, your lips, your neck. And your head's totally relaxed. And now that energy moves into your shoulders, your arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, your fingers. Your arms are really beautifully, perfectly relaxed. Feel that warm golden energy move down into your shoulders, your back, your chest, your abdomen, and feel your whole upper body perfectly relaxed. It now moves into your hips, your sacral area, your upper legs, your knees, your lower legs, your ankles, your feet, your toes. So you're perfectly relaxed, your whole body deeply, deeply, deeply relaxed. And now as I count from 5 to 1, our mind goes into the deeper subconscious where there are no thoughts. If there are thoughts, they just move on past. So go with me down. 5, going deeper. 4, deeper yet. 3, 2, 1. Perfect peace. In this state, realize you are tapped in and connected to infinite source. This is your natural state. You don't have to look. This relaxed state of your body, This peaceful state of your mind is what it feels like to be one with all that is. The purpose we have today is to anchor this feeling so that we know what it feels like, so we know how we can get there. And when we get there, we know what it is. And realize that while we have this experience in this moment, we can go deeper and deeper and deeper, and there is no limit. When we merge into the allness and become the infinite itself, it is pure love in every way. So we come here to remember, we come here to know truth. And it is from truth that we now can begin to create anew. And so having anchored this feeling within us and knowing our truth, we have let go of the illusion and we realize that we can start fresh right now. And so I'm going to bring you back into awareness. And in awareness, you'll connect back to your body and your mind as we move up the ladder from 1 to 5. 1, becoming more aware. 2, feeling the body. 3, feeling the mind and the body together. 4, the mind and the body and soul are in perfect harmony. And 5, fully present, fully awake, fully nourished. Open your eyes and welcome. Welcome to your truth. So today I want to continue our service and our series on how to get the most out of life. And today, for part 2, I want to talk about how to create an expansive nature. And I say nature because nature is more than the thoughts that we think. Nature is the feeling behind the thought. Nature is the words that we speak with the feeling and the thoughts. Nature is also the actions we take with the feeling, with the words, with the thoughts. We have a nature, and our nature determines the playing field in which we engage in life. And by changing our nature, we play a bigger game. That's why we talked last week that our natural nature was to experience more, that there's something within our DNA that is constantly seeking for more and more and more. So knowing that's the case, let's go into that. Let's talk about what does it mean to have an expansive nature? How do we create that? And the first thing I want to do is talk about step 1. To create a more expansive nature, we must form a clear and precise mental image of what we desire. And in order to do that, we got to become like little kids. We got to open up our imagination and imagine things beyond what we know. Imagine things beyond our current experience. Imagine things beyond anything we've thought before, because it's in that imagination that we create the bigger image, the expansive image. And then we chisel it, we channel it toward, what do I want to experience? What do I want to experience in my relationships? What do I want to experience in my health? What do I want to experience with finances? What do I want to experience in creativity, in career, in social? Yeah, thinking beyond and letting the imagination fill in the picture. And the more detail that we put in the picture, the clearer that image is, that desire becomes really anchored in truth. Such a beautiful, beautiful thing. So once we create that new and precise image, step 2, we must become even clearer what we want. And we must create a strong desire a desire for it, and we must hold steady the focus upon it. In other words, we can't just have that focus for a moment or two. We've got to make that focus constant and persistent. If you've been following me for a while, that's something I talk about all the time. The most important thing in whatever we do is that we must be persistent and consistent in it. Whether it's meditation, affirmations, prayer, kindness, study, health, whatever it is, persistent and consistent. Or you could say a steady focus. Don't let other people change where you point your lens. Because if you shift and you point over here, or you shift and you point over there, you bring in the energy of what you're pointing at. And when you do that, you send a mixed message to the creative power that's within you. It doesn't have the precise image, and you're going to get an unprecise result. Or you'll get a very precise result in an area that maybe you're not intending on seeing. Step 3 is, once we've got that image and we're holding that image, we must have a highly beneficial reason for the desire. One that not only benefits us, but benefits others. You see, the power of why comes into play. And why is, what is the benefit of me doing this? What is the benefit of becoming healthy? I'm going to pick health today and use that. What is the benefit of being healthy? I'd rather have that donut, that piece of cake. I'd rather have that, whatever, a soda. I'd rather have that soda. I'd rather eat all that processed sugar. But if you have a reason, it's not just to be healthy, but by being healthy, I can hike in the mountains. By being healthy, I can be an example and teach people health. By being healthy, I can continue to teach for another 50, 60 years. By being healthy, I can enjoy a physical relationship with my partner. By being healthy, I can be vital, virile influence with my granddaughter. By being healthy, you see, there's influence after influence after influence that you have that benefits you. And when you build those benefits, then the choices that you make are easy. They're no longer difficult because you have a why. That why is really important as we go and create this magnificent life. Step 4 is, behind our purpose, we must have an unwavering faith that what we desire is already ours. So you can see, we've imagined, we built the precise image, we're holding it persistently and consistently, we built the benefits, now we build the belief. We have to have faith. In other words, there is no doubt that the demonstration of what we have is going to be in place. When I had my surgery, when I broke my hip in August, I have no doubt that I will heal and be able to hike the Himalayas. There's no doubt in my mind that that's going to happen. Now, with the human body, because there is a human body and we are in the human mind, time and space are required. So are things that are happening, and every day my body is becoming healthier and healthier and healthier. Am I 100%? No, but I know that I will be. Am I 90%? Yes, I am. I know that because why? I've proven it. I go to the gym and I hop on the elliptical and I do a level 13 for 30 minutes, kicking butt. I know that when I do squats on my sissy squat thing, and I do 50 sissy squats at one time. I know as I get on the stair climber. I know 2 days ago when I spent 6.5 hours outside working in the yard, climbing ladders, climbing up and down the hill, pushing a lawnmower, pushing a fertilizer spreader. I know I'm returning. I have proof. I am building my faith with the proof that I'm demonstrating through faith. It's not make-believe. It's real. We must know. Step 5 is to know and hold our vision and know it's done. Within the mind of God, within infinite mind, that vision is complete. Perfectly complete. Because I know it's complete within the infinite mind, it's now complete in the human mind, in a logical and natural sequence, faster than what most people's are, because I know that I can beat the average. Why do I know I can beat the average? Because I am not the average. And I'm going to say this to you, neither are you, unless you believe you are. Never believe you're average. Always believe you're unique, and in your uniqueness, you can exceed any expectation that has ever been placed upon you. See, this is the process of building belief. And this is the key to all growth, to all expansion. The master teacher said it. It is done unto you as you believe. And all I've done today is talk about how to build a belief. And when we do believe that, we can then go to step 6. And every day we live in gratitude for all that we have created and all we are and will be creating. You see, gratitude is like the cherry on the top of a magnificent sundae. It's the piece de resistance. It's what gives it that final zest. You know what I'm talking about. Gratitude is the most beautiful thing. If nothing else you do today is but to be grateful for your life, it's amazing what you can experience. Absolutely amazing, because you will attract more and more and more and more to you. I'm actually grateful for breaking my hip, because I understand better now the healing process. I understand that I can do it, that my body has the power to return back, that I don't have to be second in anything I do. I can live fully, completely, and perfectly. Why? Because I use the creative process to heal my body. When you have that faith and that proof, your faith goes deeper and deeper, and everything becomes more and more possible. You see, life is about building faith. And the greater the faith, the greater the demonstration. But you got to do the work. That's the key thing. You see, the creative process starts with the dream. But here's the key thing, my friends. Dream big. Dream real big. Don't dream small. You're wasting your life. You're wasting your power. And you know it when you're not dreaming big, because you were meant to do great things. Let's go within and let's anchor this in prayer. And let my words be your words. So when I say I, know it is you. And what I know is that there is one. It is infinite, it is all-knowing, it is everywhere present, it has always been, it always will be. It is all-powerful. It is the past, the present, and the future. It is infinite intelligence. It is the seen and the unseen, the known and the unknown. And being that it is infinite, I know that everything is created out of it. Therefore, I am an individualization of it. I am created out of the one. And the very power that created the entire cosmos is the power that I use through the power of my belief. I no longer just embody the idea, but I embody it as truth as I use this creative power in my life. More importantly, I realize that I'm always using this creative power, whether I'm even aware of it or not. So now I take back my power by believing and knowing that I can consciously choose in every moment. And so I release those unconscious thought patterns that no longer serve me. And in place, I put conscious thought patterns in that do serve my highest nature. And as I do so, the power that creates responds to the nature of who I am. Why? Because it is law. It always works that way. So I see it for myself, for each of you, that our lives are now put on a new trajectory. And we're moving up in awareness, up in consciousness, up in power, up in creativity, into the most magnificent experience of life that we have yet even to imagine. As I feel that experience at the core of all that I am, I give thanks because gratitude locks it in. Gratitude assures the demonstration. And knowing it is done, I bless it, call it good, and I let it go. And so it is. Amen. So a couple things I want to share with you. Number one, probably the greatest gift you can give is to share this message. Whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Facebook, do hit the share button. Number two, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do subscribe. Number three, go to AgapeSpiritualCenter.com. Click on the calendar and look at the events and look at all the things that you can participate in. We're also forming a new meetup group, Agape Spiritual Center. So please go to Meetup and join the meetup group. We're going to be putting a whole calendar out there of virtual things as well as physical things. Speaking of physical things, it is going to be April 25th here in Frisco, Texas. We're going to have an actual gathering, an in-person gathering at a park at Frisco Commons. The details are on the Agape website. Please join us. It'll be the first time we've been together in person. Rest assured, for all of you that are virtual, don't worry, we're going to take care of you as well, because you are every bit as much a part of our family as anyone. We realize that we are a worldwide community. No, nothing more apparent. Yesterday, I had a person join for the first time, and they were from Switzerland. Yesterday, I got an email from a woman from Australia. So I'm constantly being fed this. So I want to ask you, if you are feeling that this is of value, make a donation. Make a donation to Agape. You'll find the link in the Facebook, in the description, or in the YouTube, or go to AgapeSpiritualCenter.com, go to the Give tab, and make a donation. Put the law of circulation in form. If you'd like to really become a member of Agape, where you are participating, see, here's the thing. We have a membership. If you donate $100 a month, automated, you get all of our classes, 9 classes a year, for half price. You get my values workshop for half price. You get a call from a practitioner once a month. If you do $200 a month, you get all of the classes for free. You get a personal one-on-one values workshop for free, and you get a half-hour call with me every month as your personal spiritual coach. If you would like to do that, you can go to Agape, the Give tab, and you'll find it there. Or find the name Deb Lilly. Deb Lilly's our treasurer, and she would love to help you if you need help. But we're building something that we can take anywhere in the world, and people can be empowered and change their lives. I want to share with you one of the things I'm most grateful for in the world is for each of you, because without you, I couldn't do what I love. I couldn't share the message of love that I love to share. So I say to you on this day, thank you for just being here. Until next week, have a great life, have a great week, and make sure you're the one creating it. Until then,